Herzlich willkommen, liebe Zuschauer. Heute zeige ich euch Wir, Me. Ein Adventure, welches sehr interessant aussah. Ich möchte nicht lange rumfackeln und starte dieses Spiel. Viel Spaß! Exordium Games präsentiert Wir, Me.
Wake up!
Okay, anscheinend sind wir Amber und schauen uns erstmal diesen Zimmer an.
It's my bed. It comes with all the luxuries a bed should have.
Okay. Sehen, verwenden. Erstmal sehen.
It says Gaga on it. Or is it Goo Goo?
Ah, da kommt jetzt nicht viel raus. Okay. Buntstifte.
The tools I use to transfer my genius onto paper. It produces particles. Or is it waves? My collection of paintings. Mom said I could have any painting in the house for my room. It was a rigorous selection process.
Das ist eine große Uhr.
It's not working, but that's okay. I can't tell the time anyways.
Du kannst keine Uhr lesen? Ah, okay. Erstmal sehen.
They belong to my mom. She must have forgotten them in here when she was cleaning.
Kann ich dieses verwenden? Also anziehen?
I don't really need glasses, but maybe they'll come in handy. Better take them with me just in case. Nothing interesting about them. Well, one of them has a PhD in clinical virology, so I guess that's something. It's filled with mysterious and magical things from the far corners of the Orient. Also toys and stuff.
Ja, interessant.
I don't have a green thumb, like, at all. Well, I do now, but I was doodling with a green crayon last night.
Auf jeden Fall eine schöne Sprachausgabe, das muss ich auch noch sagen. Kann ich das nehmen?
Folium cadent. When was the last time I watered this? Oh, that's right, I didn't. It's really hanging in there.
Hey, wow. Mit ein Blättchen ab. Blättchen ab.
Ugh.
Gut, gibt's hier noch was zu sehen? Fenster.
Since I'm paying for the view, I might as well enjoy it. I should talk to Millie. She seems frightened.
Okay, mein Inventar. Schweizer Taschenmesser und Brille. Gut. Die Millie. Erstmal schauen.
Millie, my toy giraffe. I've had her since I was 5 years old. She seems frightened. I should talk to her.
Also ich kann nicht mit Spielzeugen reden. Interessant.
It seems you had a nightmare.
Ich hatte einen Albtraum. Okay. Erstmal über die Tatsache sprechen.
There was this fire and black smoke was coming from the windows. Funny thing is, it didn't feel scary to me, like I wasn't really there.
Was it Paper City?
No, I don't think so. What are you doing here, Millie? Are you all right?
Oh no, miss. Something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I came here as soon as I could. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
I have to go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest. I'll come and check up on you later.
Please, before you go around looking for your brother, miss, go and find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along. He's retired now, but he was always so fond of you. I'm sure he'll help you out. He may not be an easygoing man, but he has a kind heart.
Ted? I know where he is. He has a small office in my closet, but Ted and we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still smart and driven and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since he left the city. But whatever falling out you two had, I beg you to reconcile.
Ich glaube, ich nehme den Ted dabei. Allein schon den Namen Ted. Vielleicht ist er lustig, vielleicht ist er serious, werden wir ja sehen.
Okay, Millie, I'll go ask him. But I'm not sure if he'll even hear me out. We left off on a really bad note.
It's a shame you two aren't working together anymore. You were always such good friends. But for your sake, miss, please don't go wandering around alone. There is something else I haven't told you about. The reason I came all the way down here. There is this man that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man. There were a lot of fires down in the city this past week, ever since he showed up. The officials are burying their heads in the sand, while this man has an entire city, your city, miss, cowering in fear.
Well, Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime fighting.
The mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown until all of this is sorted out. A lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the East Tunnel's maintenance route, but most of the exits are closed off now.
You said we escaped. Is someone else here with you?
The Mugshot boys helped me through the East Tunnel, bless their hearts. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't there, so I came here to wake you up.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come check on you. Do you need anything?
I'm fine, little miss. I just need to rest is all. Please, before you go out, find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along.
Okay, anscheinend ist Flint mein Bruder. Es kann sein, dass ich mich täusche. Auf jeden Fall müssen wir erstmal den Bären finden. Und mit Baker's City scheint ganz schön viel los zu sein. Auf jeden Fall brennt das sehr oft, ja, wegen den roten Mann. So, erstmal
If I
den
had a label maker, I would label this Amber Stuff, and I would keep my label maker there.
Also ist ein Schiff drin. Batterie.
It's as useful as batteries are. That's saying a lot.
Nehmen wir mit.
I'll just pick this up. You never know when it might come in handy.
Da hast du recht. Buntstifte.
The tools I use to transfer my genius onto paper.
Ja, okay. Ich glaube, das kann man mitnehmen. Abendessen.
Early bird cornflakes. I like to eat them in the evening, completely disregarding their overly advertised intended use. It's my bed. It comes with all the luxuries a bed should have.
Das ist gut.
So fluffy and comfortable.
Das ist auch gut. Erstmal zum Schrank. Und bist du da drunter?
Amber Ashworth, if I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this. She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired, for good this time. Fell on deaf ears again. Anyway, she starts talking about Millie, Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz, and I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does, and I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in. We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, and so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window in this hypnotic manner. It's calming in a way, or is it the booze that makes me calm? Not much to do when you're retired, and hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.
Hi, Ted. I heard you've retired, but...
Cut the ceremony, doll. I ain't doing it.
Doing what?
Whatever little plan you've schemed up this time to ruin my life. You're bad news, doll. Always were. Do me a solid this time and leave me out of it. I'm busy.
I knew you wouldn't help me. I only asked because Millie insisted you come along.
Millie? Are we investigating old wives' tales now? It's getting late, doll. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Ich mag diesen Ted. Gut, dann mal schauen. Ich habe bald Geburtstag, fange ich damit mal an.
My birthday is coming up soon, and I thought I'd extend an invitation.
Your birthday was 6 months ago.
Yeah, but I'm planning some big things for my next one. I thought I'd start preparing early.
Good thinking. You don't want to repeat that fiasco from 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was really bad. Who knew salmonella was still a thing?
I know, right? Anyway, I'll tell my secretary to get you something nice.
You don't have a secretary.
Exactly. If you don't mind, babe, I'm pretty busy here, so...
Oh my god, you're still mad at me? After all this time? I really need your help, and I kind of promised Millie I would ask you to come along.
Mad? Why would I be mad? I was almost thrown into a wood chipper thanks to you. I was lucky. One of the guys we investigated is in my birdwatching, poker and cigar club. And where were you? You ran off.
I was following a lead, somewhere else.
Yeah? What'd you found out?
Not much.
Not a goddamn thing. Listen, doll, I've got a nice little setup here. Lately, I've been doing some tailing work for jealous husbands down in the city. Bunch of nervous train wrecks, but the money is good. I grew tired of pulling bloated toys out of Dredge River. Our days of crime fighting are over. That whole thing, it's behind us. It belongs in the past. Capiche?
You've been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. How was it?
It was okay. The part about the bodies was a bit much.
I threw that in for dramatic effect. It wasn't in the original draft, though.
No, it was good. It gets the point across.
Does it really? You're still here, and I still have a lot of work to do.
Du schuldest mir Miete.
How about I just keep pretending your office isn't in my closet and you actually owe me rent?
That was kind of a cheap shot, doll. But I guess nothing ever comes for free. What's this nonsense all about, anyways?
So, according to Millie, a lot of things are happening down in Paper City lately.
What things?
Like all sorts of bad things, and there's this guy that's responsible.
According to Millie.
The mayor has issued a citywide lockdown. No one is allowed to leave or enter the city limits until all of this is sorted out. They've managed to escape through the East Tunnel maintenance route, but I think that's been closed off too.
They?
Mal gucken, wie mein Gedächtnis nochmal war. Ich meine, das war die Enthusiasten. Sorry für meine Aussprache. Ich nehme mal die.
Yeah, Millie and the Paper City cantaloupe enthusiasts, they all need a place to eat their cantaloupes and such.
Well, they are delicious. Rich in vitamins C and A, you know. But a club for eating cantaloupes? Wait, are you making this up?
Yeah, sorry. The mugshot boys helped her out. I know how much you don't like them.
I mean, what's not to like? The fact that they're thieves and thugs? They literally stole a candy from a baby once.
But wasn't that baby an undercover cop?
Well, yeah, it was. But they didn't know that. Now, did they?
Anyways, they helped her escape the city through the East Tunnel, the one that leads to Flint's room, and she said he wasn't there. She believes he's gone missing. I need to go and check on Flint. Maybe he's still in the house, but Millie doesn't want me to go alone. She says it's possible for the Red Man to have found an exit to my house. She's really scared.
Wait, what Red Man?
She was telling me about this man, dressed completely in red. He came down to Paper City recently and was asking questions about me.
He's asking questions about you? What's so interesting about you?
Hey, I'll have you know there are a lot of people out there who find me interesting. Millie is really scared of this man. I can't leave anything to chance. Will you help me out?
Whoa there, Sugar Cup. Even if I come along, and I'm still thinking that one over. I'm afraid a crucial component that'll help in our future investigation is missing.
Denke, dein Hut fehlt.
Your hat?
No, I'm phasing that one out.
Your magnifier?
That's right, doll face. Now be a good assistant and go find it for me.
I'm sorry, your assistant?
You know what I mean. Now get cracking.
Also dein Vergrößerungsglas. Habe das zu Rewe. Vielleicht ist das die Wolle. Okay, wie geht das? Wenn auch.
Do what with it?
Ja, schade. So funktioniert es nicht. Dann mal schon. Die Maske.
It's my field hockey mask. My friend Jason wants to borrow it. As far as I'm concerned, he can have it. What's the worst that can happen? What? Those must be Ted's.
Was? Ted's? Okay.
I really feel like I don't own enough shoes. And no, it's not a stereotype. It's just a fact. I got this for Flint, with my own money. It's some guardian superhero dude. Very bleak and depressing story arc.
Okay. Product placement. Wow.
These are my clothes. The colors are more on the bright side, but I can't help it. I love vivid colors.
Aber es ist schwarz-weiß. Da wird ein Platte spielen.
It's full of Ted's past cases.
Alle seine Akten. Da schaue ich gleich noch.
So everything seems to be connected to that Chinese takeout menu.
Das macht keinen Sinn.
It makes this place look like a proper office.
Ja, gut.
Left there for research purposes.
Nice. Kleber. Ja, das macht
Glue
schon.
in a bottle.
Oh, wow. Sehr informationsreich.
I bet this glue will be useful. Better take it with me.
Das ist eine gute Idee.
That's what the phones looked like back in the days. I mean, now.
Okay. Du kennst die Zukunft.
It says FBI on it. I bet it stands for Federal Bear Investigation.
Na, darauf wäre ich jetzt nicht gekommen.
Here we see a lamp in its natural habitat. It's leaning forward, ready to leap with remarkable precision. A truly fascinating predator of the wild office? The light is off. I bet someone wasn't paying his electric bills. Well, since this office is in my closet, that window there is for purely decorative purposes. Where's the light coming from, though?
Das ist auch eine gute Frage. Da er im Schrank wohnt. Wow, wohnt er im Schrank. Lass mal hier aus. So, kann ich zur Westtour? Oder darf ich das nicht?
Miss, don't go wandering around alone.
Okay, dann schaue ich mal ins Inventar. Kann man da hin?
Do what with it?
Okay, man kann kombinieren.
Do what with it?
Na, versuche ich mal wild drauf los zu kombinieren.
I broke my mom's glasses. I better find use for this lens now. I don't think so.
Okay. Euch reicht die Linse schon. Er wollte ja ein Vergrößerungsglas. Wortwörtlich habe ich jetzt ein Vergrößerungsglas.
Come on.
Nach Menü.
Do what with it?
Das hatte ich eben schon.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Are you even trying?
Nee, nicht wirklich.
Are you even...
Nö. Ich muss jetzt aufmachen.
Come on.
Oder auch nicht.
I don't think...
Okay. Ja, ich will da mal was.
The light is... It serves as a support for his heavy head when he passes out.
Okay.
It's
Erstmal
just Ted. He looks mad. If looks could kill, am I right?
Ja, du hast auch ein paar Wunden. Wahrscheinlich wegen mir. Teddy.
Found my magnifier yet?
Nope, not yet. Do you really need it though?
Do you really need my help?
Okay, fair enough. Are you even... I don't think so.
Kann ich das kaputt machen?
I don't think so.
Schade. Also, dann mal überlegen. Er braucht ein Vergrößerungsglas. Was haben wir denn noch hier? Bett, Kissen, Pappkarton.
It's filled with stuff I brought from the city.
Okay, das sieht man nicht. Da.
A cardboard box. I think this one is full of my rare bottle caps. It's pointless dedication from a bygone era, I know. It's filled with
Noch nicht. Fangen wir wieder an, wenn es wieder geht. Hat man so immer auch nichts gehört gehabt. Schublade. Erstmal.
Yes, drawers. What will they think of next?
Naja, diese Schublade.
Oh, that's right. I remember playing with this a couple of days ago. It fell on the floor and the lens broke. I'll take the magnifier with me, but I better repair it before I return it to Ted.
Ah, da kommen wir weiter. Probieren wir es mal so.
There we go. Now I just need a lens.
Da ist die Linse.
Voila! A perfect crime. Ted will never know.
Wow, bin ich gut. Hi Ted, ich hab was für dich.
That's not my magnifier.
What do you mean? It's a magnifier. It magnifies and everything?
No, this is my magnifier, with the lens missing, which I'm sure you broke recently.
Schau, kombiniert
You've
trotzdem.
replaced the lens with your mom's glasses and glued them together with kids' glue.
That's preposterous. Never have I ever.
Okay, never mind. This will do, I guess. Let's head out.
Ja, deine Hilfe könnte ich gut gebrauchen, Ted. So, dann können wir raus.
Let's head out. Watch my back, Ted. The use of the color green is what makes this painting stand out. It's just so vivid and beautiful. You can almost taste it.
Kann es das schmecken?
It's a fishing village, somewhere on the coast of Norway, probably.
I'm so glad I got dragged out in the middle of the night to look at the paintings hanging in your house. What else am I going to do, right?
Hast doch nichts Besseres zu tun. Ted.
Plante regularis. A common plant found in most households, I guess.
Interessant.
It's a ham, bacon, lettuce, and mozzarella cheese sandwich on pimento bread. It's mounted on my wall and it shines. So it's like a sandwich that's also kind of a lamp.
Ich nenn's lieber Lampe. Und kein Sandwich. Und das ist eine
A
Lampe?
lamp. Nothing else to it. It shines. I can see where I'm going. But if I can see where I'm going, that means I'll hardly ever get lost. So this lamp is like a beacon, reminding me that wherever I am, I can just look around and I'll find my way back home.
Du redest sehr viel drumherum, anstatt zu sagen, es ist eine Lampe, die leuchtet. Auf jeden Fall verstehe ich den Unterschied zwischen den beiden nicht. Wahrscheinlich ein Troll, ich sag, wer weiß. Verwenden.
There's some chain thingies inside.
Gut, verwenden.
It's locked.
Abgesperrt. Vielleicht hilft das hier. Zweifel ich zwar.
Come on.
Mach mir no.
It belonged to my grandpa. I don't think it works, but it sure is loud. A random, generic asset placed to occupy empty space. Let's pretend there's something inside. Like...
A golden retriever puppy just for you, doll.
Oh my god, is it really? I want to. Can we take him out? I'm gonna call him Cookie and walk him every day and...
Yeah, no, it was a joke. No one would put a live dog in a sealed box with no air holes. Dum-dum.
You're just so mean.
Dum-dum.
A box filled with all sorts of stuff. Really, just all the imaginable, useful things I need right now to solve this mystery. Packed inside a single cardboard box and left in the middle of the hallway.
It's just clothes, doll.
I know.
Oh. Ich werde immer so verarscht. Bei dir?
A door that leads to the attic. No, really, that's all there is to it. It leads to the attic, hence the name, the attic door.
Da hast du recht.
That's just...
It's just weird.
Yep, it's weird.
Eine Schleife. Das ist überhaupt nicht merkwürdig. Gehen wir zu Flints Zimmer. Wahrscheinlich zu meinem Bruder.
Wait, it's locked. But why?
This is mighty suspicious, doll. Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know, that one that you used to crawl through when you were younger.
You're right, Snoop. Maybe I can still fit through. It's worth checking out.
Gehe ich erstmal ins Badezimmer rein.
It's so dark in here, Ted. I can't see anything.
The light is busted. We'll have to find a flashlight or something.
Ja, warum gehen wir nicht im Dunkeln rein? Kann ich die Lampe nehmen? Ja. Dann ist wohl eine Taschenlampe. Batterie habe ich ja schon mal. Oh, was die? Der Blau.
My old trusty lamp. I never walk around this hallway without her. I see 3 anthropomorphic mailboxes dancing to the captivating beats of the J. Summers Jazz Quartet. A save point. Nah, just kidding. What is this, Resident Evil? We have autosave, you dingus.
Nicht
It's
schlecht.
I don't know. You kind of lose your imagination after the 10,000th useless item. It's a lamp.
Ja, warum sagst du das nicht gleich? Es ist eine Lampe. Aber die Anspielungen, die die ganze Zeit dabei sind, richtig gut.
It's a tree, like the ones outside, only this one is inside. It's creepy. I don't like it.
Dann lassen wir entfernen. Fenster.
Oh my, those curtains are wide open. The reflection from the glass is unflattering. I prefer to leave some of the view to the imagination, thank you very much.
Okay.
I can see the tree outside our house. It's a willow tree. I know this because 2 years ago at the hospital, my mom told the doctor I fell from a willow tree. It was that one.
Wow, gut gemacht.
For when you get tired of walking up and down this hallway.
Macht Sinn. Wir reden drüber später.
Rust.
Danke, Ted.
Hey there, Rust. It's been a while.
Sure has, Snoop. Still walking the beat?
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's retired. It takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Rust?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one day. The damn place got blown up.
Okay. Dann schwören wir jetzt als Dad. Weißt du etwas über den Roten Mann? Wir haben gehört, dass in der Stadt Ausgangssperre herrscht. Hast du Flint gesehen, Rusty? Weißt du irgendwas über den Gelben König? Gelben König? Ich glaube, ich wurde nicht aufgepasst. Flint? Nee. Was mich jetzt wirklich interessiert über den Roten Mann.
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know anything about that?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first, gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. Couple of beaten up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trait with these guys, you know? Then, the fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse, trying to corner this bird. No one heard from him since. And those guys are miners, Bear. They're as tough as nails.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was asking a lot of questions about our beloved Miss here. That's why I'm here. After Doris and the kids left the city, I figured I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures, Bear.
Are you kidding me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything about this, doll? Anyone whose life you're messing with? Besides mine, I mean. Angry boyfriend, perhaps?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this Red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, Bear.
Who's getting smart now? So, what kind of information is this guy after, Rust?
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little Miss here. Is he alright?
He's fine. He's just sleepy and grumpy and, like, totally not drunk.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
Ja, wir verstehen uns bestens. Ted, du bist ein kleines Opfer. So, kommen wir zu der nächsten Sache.
We've heard the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. It's been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down at the basement level, but we all know better.
Okay.
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far, miss. My suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it. Keep the folks at ease.
What about the mill owner, that Dietz fellow? He made any enemies lately? Filed any big insurance claim or something?
Nah, Bear. Mr. Dietz is a straight-up bird. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little ear buzz is all.
So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear. Folks are still escaping, though. I hear some of them got here through the tunnels. Them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie. I hear she got here safe.
Millie's in my room. She's resting.
Bless your kind heart, little miss. I'll stay here in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
Can you do it, Rust? You seem kind of tired.
I ain't no bunny, little miss. Some buster tries to pull a fast one on me, I'll give him a little chin music before I drop a dime on him to the elbows.
What?
He's saying he can do it.
Okay, macht Sinn. Danke, Rust, dass du mich beschützt. Jetzt kommt die letzte Frage, wie du entkommen bist.
How'd you escape?
I used the east tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapsing. I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
Okay. So, gehen wir zu dem Bruder.
Have you seen Flint, Rusty? Millie told me he might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother. but I'm sure he's fine. Flynn is a tough kid. Besides, no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt, was mit dem gelben König gemeint ist.
You know anything about the Yellow King?
Not really. I guess they left the thing wide open, like open to interpretation. I personally didn't think much of it.
Okay, das hilft mir nicht weiter. Aber danke.
Well, we better get cracking. Catch you later, Rust.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty. Bye.
Bye, little miss. Don't worry about your brother. I'm sure he's all right.
Oh, danke, Basti. Sehr nett von dir.